Hey guys, I thought I would film a February favourites today because there's been a few things this month that I have been really enjoying, and they're not all beauty products for once, so I thought I would share them with you. I'm just going to get started straight away, and the first thing is a shower gel, which I know sounds really bizarre, but this smells incredible. I buy this every single spring. It's the Roger & Gallet Fleur de Figure. I never know how to say it. I buy the perfume this time of year as well. It is just the most gorgeous spring floral sweet scent. It just makes me feel really nostalgic because I do get it every single year at this time of year, and it reminds me of certain memories, and having it in the shower is just like a real luxury, especially because I'm pregnant at the moment. I have a shower every single night because that is the only time of day where I am alone and I can unwind. So even though this is a little bit pricey for a shower gel, it's £9, for me it's so worth it because I really look forward to my shower, and this just makes it that little bit better. I have caught Steph using it a couple of times, which has caused a couple of marital arguments because I'm like, you really don't appreciate the smell of this like I do. Don't waste it. But apparently he does appreciate the smell and he likes smelling like this. So there you go, it's unisex too. But yeah, it's such a gorgeous smell if you're looking for like a new spring scent. Next up is a nail varnish, and a few of you have asked me in the comments of my most recent videos which nail varnish I'm wearing, and it is this Essie one, and it is called Birthday Suit, and my friend actually bought me this for my birthday. She knows me pretty well because I generally tend to wear just different variations of this kind of nude pink shade or different variations of red. So she played it safe and she got it so right, and I absolutely love this colour. I haven't stopped wearing it since my birthday. I've had to put about 3 coats on to get the colour that I wanted, but it does last really well considering that I do a lot of washing up every day, and I bath my son every day, and I have a shower every day, and I'm constantly using my hands for mum related tasks. So it's really durable, and you can get away with not reapplying for a few days, which in my book makes it a very good formula, and I just really love the colour. It's like my perfect shade of like pink nude for this time of year. I'm like willing it to be spring. It's still freezing in London, but I'm willing it to be spring. Next up is this candle from Diptyque. It looks disgusting because it is nearly dead. Again, I tend to go for this at this time of year every year. It's the, I don't know how you say it, Bays, I think. It's just so nice and fresh, and it fills up your whole house. Like, you can walk into your house and you just know if this is on. And to be honest, you can smell it even when it's not on, which is really nice. I got this one about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I've literally burnt it for hours every single day. Every single evening it's on. Sometimes if we have a work day at home and Grayson's at nursery, I'll have it on all day. So I feel like it has burnt really well, and I'll definitely be getting it again. I also think this makes a really nice present. I know Mother's Day is coming up, so if you're thinking about a really nice present for your mum, then this would be a good one. Hint, Steph. Grayson. Okay, next I have something a little bit technological. I have this phone case from Apple which has like a battery charging pack in the back, and because we've been doing quite a lot of travelling in the last few months, this has been an absolute lifesaver for long haul flights and just travelling in general, because it literally means that you don't have to charge your phone for like 3 days. It does make your phone a little bit heavier, but I can totally deal with that because it's just so useful. And if you're anything like me, sometimes you just don't really pay attention to the battery on your phone, or if you forget to charge it, then this is amazing. Kind of good in those situations as well when you need to leave the house unexpectedly and your phone's got no battery, and you can just whack this on and then straight away you've got battery. So there you go, my geeky product of the month. Next up I have some hair curlers, and these are the GHD ones. I think these are the original ones. I'm not sure exactly what their name is, but I will link them down below. I very kindly got sent these from GHD because my ones broke when we were in America and I couldn't do my hair the whole time, so I just looked like Hagrid the whole time. But these are amazing. They're very hot. I did burn myself on them the first time I used them, so there's a bit of a caution there for you. But they are so good and so hot that like you literally don't need to hold your hair in on the wand for very long at all, especially if you only like to get like a loose curl like I do. This is the first fancy curling tong I've ever owned. My other ones were just like £20 from Amazon, and they did a good job. They lived for like 3 years or something. But the difference between those and these is insane. I can totally see why you would invest. Next up, I have something practical and pretty, which doesn't come along very often. Since being a mum, I've always worn a watch. Before that, I never ever used to bother wearing a watch. I just always had my phone on me, or I was in front of a computer at work. But since having Grayson, I found, especially when he was younger, it was like so useful to have the time on you, because you're not always next to your phone. And you can kind of keep track of their naps and their feeds and things, or whether it's time for lunch or whatever. It's very, very big mum reason, the reason why I wear a watch. But I recently was sent this beautiful, beautiful Olivia Burton watch, and it is probably my most favourite watch I've ever owned. It's this really gorgeous kind of nude strap, but then it's got this big like gold bee in the middle, and I just think it's really unusual and just really feminine and pretty. I just absolutely love it. It reminds me actually a lot of the watch that I got from my first ever YouTube job. I decided to buy myself a nice watch, so I bought a Kate Spade watch, which was actually really, really similar to this, but this is just so much nicer. I love it so much. I also think this would make a really great present for Mother's Day, or just in general. It's just really beautiful, and I just don't think you can't not like that. That doesn't make sense. I think that you can't not like that. Does that make sense? Next, I have a book, and to be honest, it takes a lot for me to go back to a book, and if it doesn't captivate me in the first like few pages, then I just won't bother with it and I will ditch it. I'm not one of those people that can kind of plough through a book if I don't enjoy it straight away. And this book is Happy Mum, Happy Baby by Giovanna Fletcher. I am halfway through this now. I'm using the thing as the bookmark. I am one of those really annoying people that does that. I just really, really love this. I feel like this book came out at the perfect time for me, because obviously I'm pregnant at the moment and kind of curious as to what life would be like with 2 children. I just really, really love the honesty in this book. I just really, really respect that. And she covers so many topics, from miscarriage to breastfeeding, all just so many different topics that you think about as a mum, and they're all written about really honestly. And I love books that are written in the first person as well, and I feel like this is kind of like a diary, and it's just really personal, and there's been points of it where I'm like actually tearing up. I feel like lots of mums out there would really enjoy this, and for me to get halfway through a book is like, honestly, it's saying something, and I'm really looking forward to getting back into that again tonight. There's only one more thing left in this month's favourites, and it is this throw. Oh, I love this throw from Oliver Bonus. It's just like this big grey stripy throw, and it has pink pom-poms at the end. And I've been eyeing this up for about 2 months. I was like, I felt a bit guilty buying it, because obviously it's one of those things that you don't really need, but you just want. I feel like my nesting has come really early this time, because I just want to make our house really cozy and like just refreshed and organised and cozy at the same time. So I did it. I went back and got it. It's probably a little bit feminine for Steph's taste, but I just don't care. I'm like, you can just deal with it. It's just really good quality. If we do have a little girl, maybe I'll put it in her room. I don't know. It's quite versatile, I think. But it's a nice size and nice quality, and yeah, I just think it's really cool. So that's it. That's all my favourites for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.